we don't.
What do you guys?
We're basically a helpline. So we talk about what's going on and how the person feels about it, right?
Okay, so you just talk about like.
Yeah. Well, basically what we do, we take a look at, first, I always make sure that the person has been diagnosed, not, self-diagnosed or using maybe the wrong words. So we explore exactly what's going on. And then how does the person cope? Sometimes they have no coping mechanisms at all. Sometimes they do, but these mechanisms, for example, self-harming, is not healthy. Is not even efficient, right?
Okay.
You probably heard about it, or using pot, for example. So it works, but it's not healthy, and it doesn't last, and it doesn't solve the underneath issue. So we take a look at what could be the good first step to try to at least get some control upon the anxiety. So when does it manifest itself? What are the circumstances that are more problematic when it comes to anxiety? What are the basic tools that can be used? Deep breathing, visualization, expressing your emotions one way or another, sport activities, just distracting yourself. So we explore that, and they usually are satisfied with that, I would say.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's say that I had an anxiety problem and I was self-harming and on the verge of suicide. What would you say to me then?
Are you testing me?
No, we just want this information for our project.
When a person is when a person sounds suicidal, or when a person admits to be suicidal, we go straight to the point. That is always a priority. Whether you're on a helpline or face to face, it's in the law. It's in professional code of any professional. You go straight to that issue. Okay, so we ask. We. I'm sorry.
Sorry, some idiot in our class.
Continue.
So we assess the situation, scaling the distress, and then we ask if the person has a plan, for example. And the plan is basically about how, when, and where they would do it. And the more detailed the plan is, the more worrisome it is. Okay, and then from there we explore, how it started, if they have any history about it, medical history. So have they ever felt suicidal before? Is it related to grief? Is it related to bullying? Is it related to long-lasting issues or things that have been lingering since their childhood? Is it something they've been diagnosed with? So all kinds of factors that could explain or contribute to the situation. And then we take a look at what is it that the person can try to get some control upon.
Sure.
So for example, let's say they're into friendship or love relationships that are not healthy, that are actually making them unhappy, stressed out. We try to look with them what could be done about this. They have choices to make, and sometimes those choices are not easy.
Okay.
Different things like that, okay? But it will be mostly about assessing the risk, looking at the historic of the patient, sorry, of the person that is calling. There you go, and the coping skills, coping mechanisms, and the network. Network is really important, whether it's friends, neighbors, family, lovers, or whatever, or if they have any any significant person, such as a coach, a teacher, a counselor, in their surrounding, right?
Right.
So we can actually suggest to reach out to those persons or to reconnect, because sometimes they haven't spoken to those persons for a while, right? So we try to reconnect them with their environment. Not everybody is mean, and not everybody doesn't care. It's not true, right?
Okay. Thank you.
That was a lot of good information.
Thank you so much.
You sure it's enough? Listen, take the time to think about what I said, to write down some things, and then if you have any other questions, we're there 24/7, as you already know, probably, eh?
Okay. Stop.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck with your project, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you.
John, stop it.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good day.
Holy!